And welcome back inside of Cal Tire Place North here in Vernon. Trevor Miller here with you as we get set for the second of our two semifinals here today on this semifinal Saturday, as it's Team Blue against Team Black here from Vernon. It will be Hudson Swankusen will start in goal to our broadcast right for Team Black. For Team Blue, starting in goal to our broadcast left will be the likes of Jackson LaFortune. We're underway here in the second and final semifinal game. The winner takes on Team Gray tomorrow in the gold medal game, while the loser of this game will play in the bronze medal game and will take on Team Red tomorrow morning. Puck loose back up to the left wing point. A long shot. That was knocked down and forced back along on the right wing side, and trying to get the handle on it there on the right wing is Team Blue. Forced around back into the right wing corner. Now Blue back onto it. Just under a minute into this opening period as this comes back along to the high slot. Jack Leslie lost the handle on that for Blue as he has to circle back and go all the way back out through to center ice. Jackson Guile now will take over. Bouncing puck that will find the stick of the Blue defender, and Lucas Sievert, who will get possession of it now and will try and work this in deep. Here's a chance for Jackson Squire on the left wing side. Squire trying to get the handle on that one as it's worked loose back down below the goal line and around the boards on the left wing. That puck will advance back up to the blue line. Tyson Edwards with a long shot. That was knocked down in front on a good attempt by Edwards from the left point. Scrum for the puck now down to the left wing corner. Battle for it here as Blue and Black continue to dig in the final semifinal game of this Saturday here at the UMH-68 Invitational, the 2010 showcase here from Vernon. Battle for the puck just outside of the Blue bench, and it's Squire that will play it ahead. Sievert's back forward inside of his own zone and will force it ahead down for Dominic Hall. Hall working back in left wing side. He was knocked down by Preston Penno. Hall will try and work back onto it now as it's lifted back off the boards on the right wing side and knocked down. That puck will come free back to center ice as Squire will make his way up with it. 2 goals and an assist, a 3-point effort for Squire in the Team Black's earlier victory here this afternoon. Worked ahead now as it's Yanni Sergianidis who will make his way back in. Sergianidis will try to center that one back in front. That was knocked down, and now it is played along there for Beggs, back at the right wing point, threw it toward the front of the net. Swankusen will steer it away to the right wing corner. Another try from the left wing side thrown on, and Swankusen there to hang on to it and cover up. 17:27 to go here in period number 1. Just starting things off here in this second semifinal. And a face-off that'll come to the right of the Team Black goal. Team Black finishing up their round robin 2-1, while Team Blue finished up their round robin set at 1-2, and brought back in on the left wing side here by Team Black as they'll try to make their way back inside of the offensive zone. They do in the slot, and a chance there for Leo Pilak, who just couldn't throw it to the net. Taken back by Black once more to the backhand, thrown to the net, and just forced wide of the goal there on that good opportunity right in the slot by Mason Poitras. Puck back out to the blue line and knocked down there by Archibald as that puck will come loose back along the right wing side. A battle for it here. Austin Archibald digging for it. He scored earlier today as that puck popped out right in front of the, right beyond the blue line, and now will be taken back by Archibald here as he'll lay it ahead for Poitras. Tried to advance that ahead. It's knocked down and cleared down ice by Beggs all the way down toward the front of the goal. Swankusen will make the play on it now and drop it back off here for Black. Chipped up ahead through center. Here's Squire back with it. He gave the puck away, and a chance here for Gage Mark to come in. And he has been a marked man throughout the course of this tournament. 7 goals for Mark so far through his team's first 3 games. And he's got multi-goals in each of the first 3 games of this tournament. Played back out at center now. Team Blue trying to get the handle on that as this puck is battled for here through the middle of the ice and now taken over on the right wing side. Blue will make their way back in. Shot by Leslie, just Forced wide of the goal now as it'll come back along the right side and cleared away to the corner boards there by Swankusen. Big collision there as this will come back and be dumped back down inside of the left wing corner here. Back down below the goal line. A lot of emotion as we saw earlier in the semifinal as that shot from the right side comes right on goal from Mason Marks, and the save made there by the goaltender in the way of LaFortune. So the faceoff will come back inside of the Team Blue zone, but saw that earlier today in the earlier semifinal. Maybe not necessarily thinking there'd be as much emotion involved in that, but a big Team Gray come from behind victory, and they were excellent in that one and were able to come from behind for a late victory there, and a shot from the middle of the ice that was knocked down in front. LaFortune got a piece of it to make that save. Brought back along now by Blue as they'll carry back out through to center. Here's Sergianis who will try to make his way back inside of the offensive zone. Twirls back now and gives it along for Sievert right side, who threw it toward the front of the net, and that one knocked down. Loose puck is wrapped around on the right wing side. Here's Sievert back with it again. Try to throw it on. Now Sergianis now plays it along for Hall on the shot, and a save made there by Swankusen. So just over 5 minutes gone here in this opening period. 0-0 our score here from Vernon in this semifinal game, the second of two semifinals here on this Saturday. Face-off to come to the glove side of the goal of Swankusen. Off the draw, it's taken up by Colton Brum. 3 assists earlier today for Brum as he'll charge his way down the right side, flip that toward the front of the net, and LaFortune there to hang on. A reminder, our title sponsor, Iron Ghost Construction, recognized as the top contractor in multiple industries such as oil and gas, forestry, and agriculture. From building turnkey production facilities that produce canola oil, biodiesel, consented, and oil to keep up with the industry standards in forestry where new technology and equipment are replacing that of the past. And a goal early on here for Team Black. They open the scoring, and it's Team Black that takes a 1-0 lead. It is Preston Penno that gets the marker. Penno with the shot from the midpoint and finds its way past LaFortune, and an early goal for Team Black to jump ahead by a 1-0 try. So Team Black, who comes in 2 wins and a loss. Their only loss so far, as everybody's, has been to Team Gray, and they're able to find the back of the net on that shot by Penno, his first goal of the weekend, and a 1-0 lead in favor of Team Black. Blue will come away with the puck and start back out from their own zone and carry back out through to center on the right wing side. Trying to work that in was Maxwell Parker, intercepted, and coming back the other way now is Lightfoot. Lightfoot will carry ahead down the left side, across on the right wing now for Brum, who tries to throw it back toward the front of the goal, and that's swallowed up there by LaFortune, who's able to hang on and get a face-off with 14:06 to go. In this opening period, 1-0 is our score. Team Black on the board first, courtesy of the goal coming off the stick of Preston Penno, and the defense getting active here for Team Black to take the 1-0 lead. Face-off that will come back to the glove side of the goal of the netminder in the way of LaFortune. Off the draw, the puck battle ensuing on the right side. Back of the blue line now, it's chipped down low by Pilak. Bouncing puck will come loose here and taken along by Leslie, who will play this all the way down inside of the Team Black end. Mark will leave it there at center ice. Poitras trying to advance that further, but now it's taken along by Leslie as he'll carry in on the right wing side. In the right circle, put it toward the front of the net. And Lucas Wolfon Gutenberg was able to get in front of that. Or it's forced all the way down inside of Team Black territory as they'll make their way back out with it out through center on the right wing side. Archibald makes a move, cuts into the high slot. Archibald still with it now as he tried to drag it back toward the middle of the ice and lost the handle on it. Thrown along the right wing side now. Casey Pearson with it here on the right wing half board. Pearson sees that one get tied up as it's wrapped around by Reed all the way around to the left wing point. Held on there, Roman Haddad. Tried to make a move down low. He had that stripped away as trying to work that back up ice as Poitras kicks it back to Gage Mark, who starts back in. Mark right circle with a shot, and he fired it wide. Comes back around all the way through the neutral zone and inside of Team Black territory. At center, Morgan Reed will get to it and send this puck in. Around the goal in the left wing. Puck comes back up to the blue line now where Jacques will take over and get to it as he tried to work that puck ahead on the left wing side as he finds it back inside of his own zone. Jacques with it now in his own end. Sees that one come around to the left wing and now put toward the front of the goal. That was knocked down in front, and taking that one was the Team Blue forward right back in front on that hard play. Back in now is Macklin pulling for a shot on the right wing side that came from Reed. That was denied by the goaltender LaFortune all the way back inside of the zone of Jacques for that as he'll track back inside of his own end. He gave the puck away on his blue attire and a chance in front for Blue as Murgatroyd tried to get to it and couldn't put it to the net. Back along left wing side now, it's Sergianidis who tries to take that puck away, but held on here on the right wing side by Hall after a great opportunity there moments ago for Team Blue to try and get this game even. Here's Haddad with it now. Gives it along in the middle of the ice and taken over here by Hall. Hall on the right wing side, working to the right circle and a backhand shot that fired wide to the blocker side of Swankhuizen. Sergianidis will get this down low. Here's Hall down below the goal line. Hall working around a check. Turtles back behind the net. Still another big hit there as this puck will come loose back inside of, or below the goal line now, as that will be wrapped around into the right wing corner and up the boards and out through to center ice. Here's Ponte will make his way back in across the blue line. His long shot is gloved and held by LaFortune with 11 minutes to go here in this opening period in a 1-0 game in favor of Team Black. And it comes courtesy of a goal that was scored in the opening 4 minutes of this game for Black from Preston Penno. Off the draw, that puck forced wide by Edwards. This is wrapped back around on the left wing side. Brum will drop it back down low and a centering feed in front scores. Nice little tic-tac-toe passing play, and picking up where he left off in the last game of the round robin, Jackson Squires made it a 2-0 game. So Squire had 2 goals earlier and picks up where he left off here. Takes a nice pass from below the goal line by Wade Lightfoot and was able to put it past the goaltender in LaFortune, and a quick 2-0 lead here for Team Black in this opening period. And Team Black out on top early on here on the goals from Preston Penno. And now a marker coming courtesy of Jackson Squire that has put Team Black ahead by a score of 2-0 here. Puck worked back up to the right wing point as Black will hold it onside and comes back along to the left wing. Edwards, a shot redirected just wide by Lightfoot. This one comes around on the left wing side now as Team Blue will get the handle on it and make their way back out through to center. Worked along now on the right wing side and sent to the front by Leslie, and a shot by Beggs just went wide. Carried back the other way as it starts the breakout here for Black. Working that ahead is Brum. Threw it down to the right wing corner for Squire. Squire back down behind the goal. Brum tried to center it back out in front. Couldn't connect with Lightfoot on that play. Lightfoot in the left wing corner. Puck will come back up top to the right side, and now Squire will get to it and start back up ice. Leslie makes his way up the ice on the right wing side. Now for Beggs, right circle in front. What a save. Swankhuizen comes across with the right pad and makes a big stop on Hudson Mendez. Back of the blue line now, the midpoint. Squire to the net. That stop. Rebound, scores. And Team Blue gets within 1. And it's Casey Pearson in front who makes it a 2-1 game. After Swankhuizen made a phenomenal save in front on Mendez, it's Casey Pearson that comes back and gets a goal for Team Blue and has made it a 2-1 hockey game. 9:37 to go here in this opening period, and 3 goals already in the opening 10-plus minutes of this game. And It is Casey Pearson, who has been great all weekend long, adding to that with that goal here in the opening frame. And that puck down ice, that will go for an icing and a face-off that will transpire back inside of the Team Blue zone. So just over 10 minutes gone here in this opening period, and 2-1 the score in favor of Team Black. Seen a lot of comebacks happen over the course of the weekend. A big comeback earlier today for Team Gray over Team Red. Thrown back in for the left wing side here by Team Blue all the way down below the goal line. Archibald trying to get to this. Lays it ahead on the right wing. Team Black trying to get out of their own zone. Here's Sergianides that will tuck down to the left wing corner. Tied up there on the sideboards now as this puck will work its way back to the blue line, and a long shot that was forced wide of the goal on the blocker's side. Lifted back ahead now. Mark, a nice little chip play to open ice on the left side. And now breaking away here is Pontus trying to get behind the defense. Put it to the net, save. Rebound, another stop, then another try. And 3 times LaFortune able to deny Team Black players in front. Mark will throw it back down inside of Team Blue territory. Taven Peterson back forward inside of his own zone. Will work it around the boards for Haddad. Back for Peterson on the right wing side. Peterson fanning on the attempt to get out. Following down below the goal line now is Marks. Tied up there on the end boards. Marks down below the goal line, trying to find the handle on it here as it comes loose back behind the net. Haddad will see that one go free as Hall will make the play up ice and work the other way here by Blue. Trying to advance their way out through center. That's knocked away now, and it's pushed ahead by Pullen as he lost the puck at the blue line, contested there by a blue checker as that will make their way back down inside of the Team Black zone. No icing on the play. 8 minutes to go here in this opening period, and the score 2-1 in favor of Team Black. Here's Sievert, gave the puck away, and a chance for Ponte off the outside of the post on the blocker's side as he worked his way in on the left wing. Pullen intercepts that just inside the blue line. Wraps it back into the right wing corner. Ponte below the goal line. A centering pass in front. Put to the net, a save. Rebound, Pullen scores! And Team Black extends their lead back to 2 goals. Macklin Pullen at the front of the goal makes it a 3-1 game. .737 to go in this opening period, and goals galore so far here in the early going as it's Macklin Pullen who's able to pick up the marker and make it a 3-1 score. And Team Black extends their lead back to a pair of goals, and a shot from the left wing side is swallowed up and held there by Jackson LaFortune. So again, the winner of this game will take on the undefeated Team Gray. In the gold medal game coming up tomorrow afternoon, while the loser of this game will see Team Red in the semifinal, or in the bronze medal game, I should say, tomorrow morning. Battle for the puck as that will come back out at center. Here's Pullen back with it on the left wing side. Drops it back off inside of his own zone, and now that puck is sent back ahead to center and worked along here by Ponte, who makes his way back in. Ponte left wing circle with the shot that was steered away by the right pad of LaFortune. Battle for it now as this puck will come back up the boards on the left wing side and put to the net, and a save made by LaFortune there. Under 7 minutes to go in this opening period. 3-1 the score in favor of Team Black on the latest goal coming off the stick of Macklin Pullen. And a 3-1 Team Black lead here in this hockey game. Puck thrown down below the goal line here as it is a battle for it on the blocker side of the net of LaFortune. Up the wall on the left wing side. Team Black will hold it. Quick chance in front. Good stop by LaFortune on the try by Brum from the edge of the left face-off circle. Got that feed from the corner and put it toward the front of the net, and a good save made there by the Team Blue netminder to keep their deficit at 2 goals for the moment. Archibald tried to force his way in. Back around the boards that will go, and taken over here by Team Blue as they'll try to advance their way up ice. Started ahead on the left wing side, and Scooped up there on the glass on the right wing by Team Black, and they'll make their way back in on the right wing. Here's Brum, top of the right circle. Fed it across left wing for Lightfoot with a shot, and a save made there, as that will halt play with 6:15 to go in the opening period, and a 3-1 score in favor of Team Black, looking to try and make their way out to the gold medal final tomorrow. Edwards on the left point faceoff, trying to hold that puck in, as that will come back out on end, back down inside of Team Black territory. Edwards turning his way back up ice on the left wing side, as Lightfoot will leave it there for Brum, who will try and find his way back out, but unable to do so there as it's collected and started back the other way. Turning that back up now is Blue, as that was Pearson that was just stopped up inside the Team Black zone, and Lightfoot battling for possession here in neutral ice. Edwards comes away with it, drops it back right to his goaltender, and Swankusen is there and will hang up and get a face-off with 5:39 to go here in period number 1. 3-1 our score here in favor of Team Black. And finishing up the round robin at 2-1. 1-2 was Team Blue. And Team Black getting wins against this Team Blue squad by a score of 5-2, and also picking up one against Team Red by an 8-4 score earlier today. Taken away by Gage Mark with a hat trick earlier today. Throws that back to the middle of the ice and down inside of the Team Blue zone. Mason Poitras back for it down to the right wing corner, and now below the goal line. This is forced back along the boards on the right wing. Dominic Hall tried to find the handle, and that's played back up top to the right point. A long shot put to the front of the net, and a save made there by the goaltender in the way of LaFortune on that try that came from the right point by Morgan Reed. 5:11 to go here in this opening period, and a 3-1 lead in favor of Team Black here in this semifinal on this Saturday here in Vernon. Second and final semifinal of the day. The earlier game going just before this one, and that dramatic come from behind victory in a 4-3 fashion for Team Gray over Team Red. Puck sent around the boards on the left side. Puck held on there in the left circle, and now Haddad tried to bring that back out. Held on left wing by Pilek, who will play this back into the corner. Forced up the boards. Parker trying to get the loose puck. Pilek will find it. Left wing circle. Try to drag and shoot that on goal, but it is Team Blue that'll take over possession and start ahead. Working up with that on the right wing side. Here's Dice working back in right circle. Popped it to the front of the net, and Swankusen is there to make the save and hang on with 4:37 to go here in this opening period. Reminder that today's Grit and Grind Award is brought to you by Brown's Social House, locally owned and operated. Brown's Social House Village Green provides the perfect balance between neighborhood pub and upscale casual dining. Our guests experience a premium casual environment that makes them feel at home, and that's what the term Social House is all about. It's that simple. Taken over now by Team Black inside of their defensive zone, but Blue trying to hold possession here and get a couple of looks themselves. It's been mostly Black the last little bit that have had the possession time. Working down low, here's Pearson, who's got the goal for Blue in this game. Turning back off a check, left wing face-off circle. Pearson still with it now, trying to find an avenue to pass. Drops it off into the corner, and now back up top, that puck will come. Here's Haddad with a long shot. Knocked down in front, loose, and chipped just up and over the net. Forced back to the middle of the ice there and taken away as Pullen will start back the other way. 4 minutes to go here in the first period. Pullen walking back in with a long shot that was blocked away by LaFortune. Down to the right wing corner now behind the net. Peterson will get the handle on it here for Team Blue. Sends it back up the boards as Edwards can't hold that in. Comes all the way down inside of Team Black territory. Peno now with it. Stripped to the puck as Squire. That was Leslie behind the goal, and he tried to wrap it around on the back door. Mendez there forward. Another great save at the left pad. Swankusen once again comes across and robs Mendez for the second time tonight. Mendez, a third try to the goal, and that's another stop by Swankusen. Down to the right wing corner now below the goal line. Up with that is Leslie. Stripped of it there as it comes back to the right point. Leslie down to the right wing corner. Working along with that now in the corner is Pearson. Trying to clear that out of the zone as Team Black. They're unable to do so. Back behind the net now is Pearson. Pearson right wing corner. tied up there on the right wing sideboards now as everybody continuing to dig for it here. Under 3 minutes to go in the opening period. Back behind the goal, Leslie centered it back in front. Knocked away and chipped out to open ice here by Ponte. Trying to race towards that puck and working there against Sievert. Comes loose in the left face-off circle. Sievert gave the puck away. A chance for Brum to the front of the net. Stopped. Rebound backhanded just wide. Back along with that is Team Blue as they'll advance their way back out through to center. Carrying along on the right wing side. There's Gile back in as he tried to make his way into the offensive zone, but can't step his way in. Black back into the offensive end of their own. Here's Lightfoot, a shot. Steered away. The rebound chance couldn't be poked in by Squire. Edwards back at the left point, a long shot. That was knocked down. Got it back again for a try. That was denied and covered up there on that attempt toward the front of the goal as that was LaFortune who was able to find the handle on that. 2:11 to go here in period number 1. 3-1 the score remains in favor of Team Black in this opening period. The weekend sponsored by Up My Hockey with Jason Podolin, the hockey podcast about reaching your potential. Visit upmyhockey.com for information on mindset training for hockey players. Grow your mindset, grow your game. Team Blue will make their way around it now as here's Beggs back with it to the front of the net, and a blocker side save made there by Swankhuysen. Will hang on and get a face-off with under 2 to go here in this opening period, and a draw that will come back inside of the Team Black zone. Face-off blocker side of the Team Black net. Off the draw now, it's Jacques back inside of his own end trying to work this puck out and comes loose in the circle. Dice will take away. Here's Taggart back at the blue line. We'll throw this back into the right wing corner and Reed will get to it. He tried to force that puck up the boards and it's held onside here by Blue. Make their way down low and loose puck battled for here as that will come back out in front of the net behind Mark as that is taken over here by Taggart off the boards on the right wing side. Parker tried to get to it there. Loose puck jousted for and now corralled and started the other way here by Team Black. Up with that is Pilak. Tried to advance his way into the offensive zone. Parker there to intercept and will come back the other way. Down the left wing side. He was upended there on a good check as that will be forced along the boards on the right wing and floated back out to the blue line and held onside and brought the other way by Black. Here's Patra working back in right circle to the net and a blocker saved by LaFortune. Thrown back along on the right wing side as Beggs will make his way down with that. Gathered up by Team Black and they'll start the other way. 54 seconds to go in the period. Drop pass now for Mark on the right wing side. Try to get to that puck in the right wing corner and now down below the goal line. It's wrapped back around to the left wing corner and up the boards. That will come for Team Blue. Comes back along now for Peterson. Working his way inside, trying to get inside on his man there. That was knocked down before that puck will come loose to the right circle. 30 seconds to go here in this opening period that sees Team Black with the lead by a 3-1 score. Puck held up in the right wing corner. Trying to force that one free there is Team Black now as that was Archibald to put it to the blue line. Peterson with a shot and he can't quite force it through. 10 seconds to go in the period as that one rolls back in on Swankhuysen and he's able to make the save and will hang on. Face-off will come to the glove side of the goal of Swankhuysen here with 11 seconds to go in the opening period, and Team Black leading this game by a 3-1 score. Off the draw now, the Nash McStay couldn't get that one on goal. Ponte tries to bring this back the other way. Dying seconds of the period, works to the left circle in front. Great stop. LaFortune comes across to make the save as the buzzer sounds on period number 1. Team Black out to the 3-1 lead after the opening period. Almost made it a 4-1 game with the last second try there towards the front of the goal. And it was LaFortune that came across and made a terrific save in his own right at the end of the period. 25 shots in the opening period for Team Black, 16 in the opening period for Team Blue. Lots of shots on goal after one period of play here from Vernon. And we have ourselves a 3-1 game in favor of Team Black over Team Blue. So 3-1 our score after one period. Black looking to try and make their way into tomorrow's gold medal game. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back, and we will have period number 2 upcoming for you in a matter of moments. But a good opening period, hard-fought period between both the teams. More shots in this period than I think we've seen from any other teams and any other period possibly combined. Lots of rubber getting towards the front of the net here in this period, and throughout the course of this game, it looks like it's going to be 25-16, the shots on goal in favor of Team Black after one period, and it is a 1-0. It's a 3-1 game in favor of Team Black. After one period here from UMH-68 Invitational 2010 showcase here from Vernon, we have a 3-1 game in favor of Team Black. The second of our 2 semifinals on this Saturday. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back after this. We'll get you set for period number 2 as well. Glad to have you joining us here and spending your Saturday night with us here in Vernon. We'll come back right after this. Welcome back inside of Cal Tire Place North here in Vernon. Trevor Miller here with you, getting set for period number 2 here between Team Black and Team Blue, and an opportunity right in front for Team Black to get that chance right away, and that one denied right at the front of the goal on a great look there for Team Black that just could not be found right at the front of the net. But an excellent advantage right away there for Black, as in the early going able to make that opportunity go, and now back out through center. This puck is rolling back inside of the Team Blue zone as they try to advance their way in, and that one just misfiring on another quick opportunity right in front. Played along the right wing side, and that one thrown to the goal and could not be found there as well. So Team Blue will try and advance their way out. Forced along out through to center, and that one laid back down inside of the Team Blue or Team Black zone, back behind the goal, and sent back up the boards on the left wing side. Held on. Taggart the long shot on the end boards, just wide of the net. Swankhuizen now down to the right wing corner. Battling there was Parker as he's contested there with his man. Just over a minute into this third period, or here into the second period so far. Forced back along and back out through to center. This one regged back along here on the right wing side and brought back in here by Blue, trying to make their way back down by 2. Bouncing puck will be forced back in deep here below the goal line, and it is collected up here and started the other way by Black, and a chance here for Macklin Pullen, who makes his way back in. Pullen to the right wing corner, now below the goal line center to pass back in front. No one there to receive that attempt, as that one was thrown toward the front of the goal. Started back out here by Team Blue, and they make their way back around on the right wing side out through center and all the way back inside of the offensive zone. Puck bounced back in deep to the right wing and will be controlled here on the right side. Forced along here into the right wing corner as Team Blue trying to make their way to the front of the net and try to find an opportunity here to get themselves a chance to get back into this hockey game. Played along now on the left wing side and back out through to center now. Taggart's pass will connect on the right wing here for Team Blue as they'll advance their way back in here. Held up on the right wing side. That was Yanni Steniadis, who will get the chance now and carried back in. Steniadis will throw that puck toward the front of the goal and had that one just knocked down wide. Forced back down below the goal. I'm got a penalty coming up here against Team Black after some good pressure by Blue to start this period. Here's Haddad left point. Net empty now as we'll get an extra attacker and a 6-on-5. Haddad, right wing side. The puck goes now for a chance toward the front of the goal that was knocked down. Touched up here by Team Black, and got a penalty coming up here and a power play upcoming for Team Blue. So power play upcoming here for Team Blue. Their first of the hockey game so far, as puck will come back along the right wing side and forced down below the goal line here as it is taken along the left wing side, and now back up to the left point here for Haddad. Haddad controlling left wing, trying to get the handle on that now as it comes loose back into the left wing corner. Up with that, here is Peterson. Back to the front of the net, a battle for it here as the puck loosens skates and picked out of the fray and started back out through to center on the right wing side by Team Black. Pennell with a pass that just couldn't connect with Gage Mark. Started ahead on the left wing out of the reach of Pedersen, and that will go down ice. That will be an icing call coming against Team Blue, and a face-off that will come back inside the Team Blue zone here with a minute and 20 to go on their power play. Blue their first of the game so far as they look to try and put themselves back into this game. A 3-1 score here in the hockey game right now for Team Black. And the winner of this game moving on to tomorrow's gold medal game against Team Gray. Team that falls tonight will play in the third place game in the bronze medal matchup tomorrow against Team Red. Right wing side now walking in Blue with a shot, and Swankhuizen able to keep that one out and make that stop. Good save by Swankhuizen on the right wing side as Team Blue continuing on this power play. Face off that will come to the left of the goal of the Team Black netminder. Off the face-off, that one forced all the way back out through to center and worked its way back along the left wing here. We're turning back there is Siebert, and we'll drop it back off now where Hudson Mendez will take over back inside of his own zone. Mendez ahead left wing side now for Siebert. Knocked down and thrown back inside of the defensive end now where Mendez will get the handle on it here. Mendez drops it off for Siebert. 30 seconds to go in this power play for Blue. Forced along left wing side, now carried in by Blue and knocked down as that was Pearson that was knocked to the icing. Cleared down ice on the try from just inside the blue line there by Team Black. Played along by Sievert now as he'll send it back ahead now for Pearson. Pearson with 15 seconds to go on the power play, working his way in. Dropped off just inside the blue line, and racing after that one is Poland to try and hold that on, and now will come loose back inside of the Team Blue end. 3 seconds to go here in the power play, so one last gasp here is out of the box now is Team Black's penalized player in Jackson. We're back to 5-on-5 as a chance on the side of the goal for Team Blue. That was just forced wide of the goal in the backhand. Wrapped up the boards on the left wing. Held on side only momentarily. Now pop back out through the neutral zone. Poland trying to get to that on the right wing. We'll see this puck go back down inside of Team Blue territory. Jackson Guile will play it around the boards on the right side and chip back out to center by Pearson. Knocked down by Penno, and now a chance here for Team Black. Working in all alone, it's Jackson Squire with a shot, and he fired it wide of the goal on the blocker side. Big collision there on the far blue line as that is put back along. Another big collision there. Ponte getting involved there with Pearson as this puck thrown back down inside of Team Blue territory. Guile will push this around on the right side here for Leslie. Leslie plays it back ahead on the right wing, and now starting back in with that, here is Pearson. He was worked off the puck, though, as Team Black will try to advance this the other way. Starting ahead at center with that, it's Marks dropping it off, and Penno with a try there as he lost the handle. Here's Lightfoot with it now. Left it there for Squire. Throws it back down below the goal line, and Guile will take over here for Team Blue. Wrap back around the boards on the left wing side and all the way down inside of Team Black territory. Edwards back for it, back behind the goal. Edwards behind the net. Looking for an outlet pass, and will find its man through the middle of the ice now, and Team Black will make their way ahead. Here's Colton Brum in the right wing face-off circle. Well defended by Beggs, though, as he got a piece of that puck before Brum could get to a point where he wanted to take that shot. Sergianidis in there, trying to find the loose handle on it as it comes back behind the goal. Here's Lightfoot back with it now in the right wing corner, centering into the slot. Squire to the front of the net and couldn't find his man going to the front of the goal. Squire back with it again. Sharp angled shot off the blocker of Jackson LaFortune, and racing back after it now is Edwards. Edwards turning away off the pressure will make a move to get some open ice, and his pass just couldn't connect there with Brum. No icing on the play as he was beyond the red line, so play will continue on here. Puck up the boards on the left side. McStay will try and drop that off there for Taggart. Taggart working back inside of his own zone. Pass ahead on the right wing side for Hall, just over his stick. Jock tried to work that back in deep. Bouncing puck that will come for Hall. Dominic Hall makes his way back in. Left wing side, Hall cruising into the left wing corner. Tied up there by the defender in Reed, and that puck will come back along through center as McStay will give it along to the right side here and chipped ahead by Peterson. Flip back in on the right wing side by Sergianidis. Still will make his way back in. Sergianidis back in tight now, trying to center a pass through the slot that was broken up by Team Black. Held on side by Haddad. We got a penalty upcoming here against Team Blue, however. Offensive zone penalty as Pilak was tripped up, and it's going to be an interference call that's going to come against Blue. And 12:08 to go here in the second period, and it's a power play opportunity coming up for Team Black, as heading to the penalty box is going to be the forward of Maxwell Parker. So power play chance upcoming here for Team Black with 12:08 to go here in the second period. 3-1 lead in favor of Black as well. They look to try and extend their lead to 3 goals for the first time on the night. Here's Archibald back with it. Right wing feed it goes here, and trying to collect the handle on that before it's thrown down below the goal line, and trying to work their way out with that is Archibald now, as Archibald will take a free back out through to center. Bouncing puck now that was knocked down and taken over here by Murgatroyd. Murgatroyd in the right wing faceoff circle. Leave it along now back in the right wing corner and try to center a pass through the slot that comes all the way down inside of Team Blue territory. Here's Haddad with it now. Tried to force it ahead on the right wing side. Archibald held it there. Chance toward the front of the goal, and that was unable to be taken there by Pilak. Now at the blue line, played back down below the goal line. Here's Haddad with it. Haddad wraps it around on the right side. Archibald has that one come back out towards center, trying to find it in his skates. Murgatroyd tried to take it away as well, and Pilak will dig it free. Up the left wing side now. Team Black will make their way toward the front of the goal, and that one forced just wide. Here's Archibald on the top of the right circle with a shot, and that went off a body to the right wing corner. Pilak throws it down low, down below the goal line now. It's played around here on the left wing side. Mark will let it go back to the blue line. Archibald, right point, holding it there. Tried to fish it through the middle, knocked away. 40 seconds to go in this power play, and cleared down ice by Team Blue. Swankusen will leave it here for Archibald. Starting his way out from behind his net. Half a minute to go in the power play. Here's Marks that will carry back in on the right side. Threw it toward the front of the goal, kicked out by the right pad of the goaltender LaFortune. Rebound popped out right to the left circle. Here's Pullen moving in with a shot. That was blocked before it could get to the net. Plays his way down below the goal line. Kyle will try and backhand that one out. It's held onside by Team Black. Here's Marks with some open ice, walks in right circle, a shot off the side of the net, off the end boards, a shot by Ponte, knocked down in front. Marks with a chance toward the front of the goal. Pullen tried to get the shot away, and back the other way comes Team Blue as the power play comes to an end, and back to full strength is Team Blue as they'll make their way ahead, and a pass coming along from the right wing side that was just broken up. Forced along now on the left wing by Pearson. Pearson trying to force his way back in, but Pullen there to intercept and sent back along the right wing side and taken over here by Marks. Marks to the high slot, pulling a shot that stopped up there, and a good save made by LaFortune. Rebound back up to the midpoint. Edwards tried to hold it on side, unable to do so. That will come back out through to center on the right wing and brought the other way now as it's carried back in by Guile with a long shot. That was a left pad save made by Swankusen. Back down below the goal line now, under 10 minutes to go here in the second period, and a lead of 3-1 in favor of Team Black. Long shot from the line, fired wide of the goal. Here's Sievert back with it now, floated that one just wide. Walking in on the right wing side, and Team Blue will send this back down low, turning away below the goal line. Up the boards of the left wing side. Sievert tried to hold it on side. He ran into a body there, and Squire, no one for Black, could take over the puck, and it's brought along the right wing, and a trance there for Hall, who misfired on the one-timer as he had Swankusen diving from right to left. Hall down below the goal line, centered it back to the left circle. Team Black will take it back the other way. Squire will clear this back up the boards on the right side. Here's Ponte working in with a shot. That went off the stick of Taggart and wide. Back down below the goal line into the right wing corner. Black trying to center that one back out in front. No one there, and they'll send it back inside of their own zone. Jock back for this inside of his own end. Cleared up the boards on the left wing side. Team Blue is there to take over. Give away and a chance here. A nice move cutting to the middle is Brum to the backhand. Fired it up and over the goal and out of play with 8:17 to go here in the second period, and the lead in favor of Team Blue or Team Black by a score of 3-1. A reminder that our dressing room snacks are brought to you by Nature's Fair Market. If it's good for you, we've got it, as well as Davidson's Orchards, growing farm, food, and family fun since 1933 right here in Vernon. A chance for Team Black right off that face-off as they try to pile through to the front of the net. Comes loose left circle, and a shot by Brum up and over the goal. Back up top to the right point. Reed can't hold it on side. Played along by Murgatroyd as Hill still dance in, and a shot off the post from the left circle. James Murgatroyd with a great opportunity there, and he can't find the back of the net. Another chance in front. Turning and firing there as Sergianides said he can't make his way to the goal, and it's touched up by a high stick. That will halt play with 7:43 to go here in the second period, and the score in favor of Team Black by a margin of 3-1. Great look there for Murgatroyd, who had a great opportunity in the left faceoff circle and had his shot go off the post. Puck is forced back down inside of Team Blue territory. Starting back with that now in a centering feed that came right back out in front, and Pilak tried to get the handle on that. He'll find it once more into the slot and just can't make that one work. Pilak trying to get to it here in the right wing corner. Digging for the puck as this will make its way back along the boards in the right side and back up the boards. That will come and force back along the left wing here by McStay. The Revelstoke native will advance back into the offensive zone and wrap this puck around the boards on the left side and carried back out to center by Pilak. Pilak forced it ahead through neutral territory. Here's Poitras getting around a defender, walking to the net, and he skied the puck up and over the blocker side of LaFortune. Bouncing puck that will come back out at center over the stick of Lucas Wolf on Gutenberg, and he'll go back forward inside of his own zone. Comes ahead through center. Dice will slide it back inside of the offensive end. Here's Wolf on Gutenberg, who will send this up the boards now. Poitras trying to make his way back in. Haddad left wing point toward the front of the net, through a maze of bodies in front. Somehow Swankusen saw that. The rebound comes free side of the goal and slipped in, and Team Black gets within a mark, or Team Blue gets within a goal. 6:24 to go in the second period. That puck came loose to the side of the goal, and Team Blue has gotten themselves within a goal. It's 3-2. Maxwell Parker got the puck on the side of the net and got to the backhand and slid it past Swankusen to make it a one-goal game. Bouncing puck just inside the blue line now as Team Black will take over. Here's Marks with a centering feed that can't connect with his man on that. Comes loose back to center. Penno there forward and drops it off on the left wing here for Team Black. Trying to get the handle here is Edwards. He can't force it ahead. Now pulling in a battle here as he tries to get the body position working there against Peterson. Puck comes free back up to the left wing side, and at the left point, Edwards unable to hold it on side with 5:54 to go here in the second period. 3-2 the score in favor of Team Black. And a faceoff that will come back outside of the Team Blue zone. Puck at center as Team Black will force it back inside the zone. Blue up the boards on the left wing side, held on here and working this one in deep. Tripped up there on the end boards was Ponte. That's a penalty coming up against Team Blue. And Black will go to the power play for the second time here in this game. As Ponte knocked down on the just below the goal line, the tripping penalty upcoming here, and that is going to go against Team Blue in the way of Tavin Peterson, and a power play upcoming here for Team Black. 5:42 to go here in the second period. The Black go to the power play for the second time. Puck sent all the way down inside of Team Black territory now as Swankusen with a man encroaching on him. A dangerous play to get that puck around Hall, and he will. And now brought back the other way by Team Black. Here's Marks carrying back in. Marks trying to work this one back in there, but that's floated down ice by Team Blue. Brought along here by Pullen as he'll try to make his way ahead. Pullen working his way back out through to center now, working into the left face-off circle, turning away there as he tried to center a pass just out of the reach of Reed, who will try and track this one down. Comes loose there on the right side and dropped off now for Jacques, who just couldn't make his way onto that. Battle for the puck just inside the blue line as it's wrapped back around the boards, and getting onto that on the right wing side is Jackson Guile, who's tied up on the right wing boards here with 1:05 to go in this power play for Team Black. Guile comes away with the puck and he'll fire it all the way down inside of Team Black territory. 4:35 to go second period. Team Black will make their way out from their own zone. Jacques trying to make his way back out with that now as he'll turn his way up on the right wing side. Tied up there with his man as Lightfoot will come away with the puck. Almost gave it up there to Pearson in the middle and broken up there by Reed on the left wing. Carried back in on the left side now by Squire. Walks in left circle with a shot and a blocker save made. Back down below the goal line. That one knocked down by a high stick inside the left circle by Lightfoot. Racing back is Archibald on that, and Play will continue on as Archibald will find the handle back in his own zone and deflect it back in by Squire. All the way down below the goal line. Back behind the net. Forced along right wing side. Here's McStay back with it. Trying to force it out, Team Blue. Team Black back onto it here. Lightfoot on the right wing. Turning back on the right half board. Up top it goes. Wolf on Gutenberg. Put it to the side of the net, and a great chance there for Team Black. Knocked away. We've got a penalty coming up here against Team Black, and now a stretch pass and a breakaway. Opportunity out of the box for Peterson. Great save, Swankhuysen. Able to make the stop on the blocker side on Peterson out of the box. And with 3:29 to go in the second period, 3-2 the score. And we've got a slashing penalty coming up against Colton Brum that will send Team Blue to the power play right after they just killed one off moments ago. Face-off will come to the glove side of the goal of Swankhuysen. Off the draw, it's the face-off won by Team Blue, and a shot by Beggs that pinballed off a body and wide. Off the boards on the left wing side, back out to center, that will come. Taggart working around on the right wing side and will carry back in here on the right wing. Sergianides still trying to make the plays. He tried to feed it back to the middle. That was broken up and will be cleared back out to center all the way down inside of the Team Blue zone. Here's Taggart back with it now as he'll circle back inside of his own zone in the left circle and feed it across on the right wing side. Sergianides will try and find that handle back through the neutral zone, but gathering that is Team Black, and they'll clear it all the way down. Changes being made here for both sides as it'll be Team Blue that will make their way out from their own end. Here's Taggart trying to find his way through center. Pass on the right side. Sergianides will bring this puck back into the right wing corner below the goal line with 1 minute to go here in this Team Blue power play. Taggart, midpoint, faking the shot. He fanned on the pass, and a chance for Team Black on a short-handed break. Here's Pilak to make his way ahead to the slot, and he was tracked down from behind as he tried to get that shot away. Couldn't get the grade A shot he wanted, as getting back on that was McStay, but good play by Pilak to take that puck up ice and get the opportunity on goal and get an offensive zone face-off while short-handed as well. Drawn to come to the glove side of the goal of a fortune. 2:16 to go in the second period. 47 seconds remaining here in this power play for Team Blue. Haddad back inside of his own zone, turning back behind the net. Up the left wing side, Haddad wedged off the puck there by Pilak, and back at center, it's worked back in there by Wolfgang Gutenberg. Taken along here by Team Blue as they'll advance their way back out to center. Haddad on the left wing side, fires it toward the front of the goal, and Swankhuysen's not going to take any chances with that. He'll just cover it up and get a defensive zone face-off back inside of his own zone with 1:41 to go here in the second period. 12 seconds remaining in the penalty for Team Black, and a 3-2 lead in favor of Team Black. You see these tight games here in the semifinals. Saw one earlier with gray and red, and another one-goal game here between blue and black here in the late stages of this Saturday night here at the UMH-68 Invitational, the 2010 Showcase. There's a chance back toward the front of the net as that was broken up, and loose puck bounced toward the slot where Pullen will get the handle on it and work this back in deep below the goal line. Team Blue will make their way out with it. Dice with an opportunity there as it's flushed back down inside of Team Black territory. Reed around the boards on the left wing side. Bouncing puck rolling to the blue line, and Haddad will try and keep that one in as that will come back along to the high slot where Dice will fire it along, and Parker's shot drifted just wide. Final minute of play here in period number 2. Bouncing puck will come back out through the neutral zone and taken along here on the right wing side by Guile. Try to advance that ahead. It comes loose down the left face-off circle. Here's Mark back with it. Slides it down below the goal line. Haddad wraps it around on the right side. Dice will lift that high in the air just inside the blue line and forced away back to neutral ice before Dice is able to find the handle on it, and now will carry ahead. Dice on the right wing side, driving wide to the front of the net. The save made, the rebound in front. Chip just off a stick and wide. Dice back in the left wing circle with it now. Comes to the blue line. Sievert a long shot. Redirected on. Swankhuysen a strong save with traffic in front. Back behind the goal, Leslie, left circle, Hull the shot. That was blocked before it could get to the net and carried the other way by Team Black. 10 seconds to go here in the second period. They'll fire it back down inside of the Team Blue zone. 5 seconds to go here in period number 2. A late chance for Team Black, and it's on the stick of Penno, who sliced it just wide to end period number 2. Great opportunities for both sides towards the end of the period, and a good game going so far. Only one goal in that second period. It's Team Blue that picked up the marker and has made it a 3-2 game after 40 minutes. So we had a tight game between Team Gray and Team Black moments ago, or Team Gray and Team Red moments ago. And we've got a tight game once again, a one-goal game between Team Black and also Team Blue coming into the home stretch of this Saturday night here in Vernon. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll have Colton Sparrow, the coach of Team Black, join us for a quick interview here in the second intermission and get you set for period number 3 here from the UMH-68 Invitational here at Cal Tire Place North in Vernon. Welcome back here inside of Cal Tire Place North. Trevor Miller here with you, joined by a very special guest to our broadcast and the last of the 4 coaches that will join us here through the course of the weekend. Colton Sparrow, coach of Team Black. Colton, something that I think I didn't really see coming through the course of this kind of weekend leading up to these semifinal games. Yeah. There's a lot of emotion out there for semifinal games. The earlier game saw a lot between Gray and also between Red, and so far your team leading by a goal heading into the third period, but seems like the guys care out there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I caught the tail end of that third period of the last semifinal. It was a fun hockey game to watch. So yeah, I think these kids, they're competitive athletes, even though they're they're young, they're competitive athletes. They want to win, and that's what I think you're seeing today.
What have you seen so far through the weekend? You have a chance to evaluate players, obviously, and as a coach for the Vernon Vipers, a chance to see young players. This a little bit of a younger age group, but man, there's a lot of skill out there, and it seems like no matter what time of the year, these kids are able to just jump on the ice and compete hard in these kind of tournaments.
Totally, yeah. I don't spend a ton of time at this age bracket, so it's been a good learning experience for me, and
anybody down there drawing up plays, making things happen. I guess that's another fun element of it too. A local kid, a Vernon product, and a guy that just likes coming to the rink on a weekend in June.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, honestly, to have him out there, and I gave him some short notice to come help me out, but he jumped on it and he had no issue, and he's been here the whole weekend, and to be honest, he's like you said, that's a good way to put it. He's a very passionate player. You see it when he's in a Vipers jersey, and it's no different out here. It's actually been fun to watch, and I think he's having a lot of fun himself.
Yeah, I think more so trying to get a victory today, so you play at 11 tomorrow instead of at 8:30. I think that's the bigger one. We talked about that a little bit last night, that you have somehow finessed your way around getting out of the early games, which has been pretty impressive so far. I don't know how you've managed to do that, but...
Yeah, I got lucky the first 2 days there, and didn't have to be at the rink too early. Well, the one day I had a seminar, so I was here early. But no, it'll be nice to get a little bit of a sleep in, get the boys some rest. They played a lot of hockey, so I hope we're in that gold medal game.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing that you bring up, is just playing a lot of hockey, and you've been a part of these camps before as a player where you want to showcase your best, and every time you step on the ice, you want to do that. But when you're playing 2 games a day, like we've seen over the course of yesterday and today, that's got to wreak havoc on your body at some point, especially when you're not really in that prime shape where you're at playing every weekend.
Yeah, this time of year, and just they're young kids, right? They don't have as much muscle and meat on their bone as maybe some older guys. So it definitely is taxing for them. But you know what? They're battling, they're blocking shots. I've been really impressed with how the type of hockey they're playing at this time of year. And like you said, it's a tournament, it's a showcase, but they want to win, and they're leaving it all out there. It's fun to watch.
Lastly for you, what's the key for period 3? Your team's up by a goal. We've seen a lot of weird things happen today with the comeback that obviously Team Grey had earlier today, but there's a lot of competitiveness. Kids don't want to lose too, so you're going to get a big effort coming into the third period from Team Blues. So what's kind of the message to your team, if there really is one going into the third?
Well, I don't think, it's not changing much. I feel like right from game 1 we've been pretty aggressive and stayed on our toes, played hard, and just continue to do that. I mean, obviously be cautious of the clock and where you're at and what the score is, and try not to give up the odd man rushes. You're seeing a lot of those this weekend and stuff like that. Just not diving in, jumping in when you don't have to. Staying between the dots and just keeping everybody in front of you, and that'll help us, secure it.
Well, we appreciate it. Thanks for this, Colton. Best of luck today, and wherever the game is tomorrow, whether it's the morning or the afternoon, we look forward to the end of this weekend.
Sounds good. We'll see you there. Thanks, Trev.
Colton Sparrow in our second intermission. We'll come back. Period 3 coming up right after this. And welcome back inside of the Cal Tire Place North Rink here in Vernon. Trevor Miller here with you, getting you set for period number 3 between Team Black and Team Blue, with the winner moving on to the gold medal game to face Team Gray tomorrow at the UMH-68 Invitational 2010 Showcase. And a chance for Team Black right off the hop, moving in with an opportunity for the left wing face-off circle that fluttered back in on the goaltender in Jackson LaFortune, who's able to make the save and hang on. 9 seconds gone here in this third period, and a face-off that will come back to the blocker side of LaFortune. And off the draw, this is worked back up to the left point. Austin Archibald with a shot that went wide of the goal, as that one will carry him back up to the right side. Patra will work it free back along the right wing here, and it's Archibald that will play it off the boards and back out through to center. Here's Pearson back with it now, carrying his way inside of the offensive zone. Casey Pearson down to the right wing corner, battling there as this puck will come free back from the right corner. Now put back in front, and a shot just went wide of the goal there by Jack Leslie. Back up to the right wing point. Here's Beggs with a long try. Tipped on just up and over the goal as Leslie got a piece of that one once more from the right side. Fired around the boards on the right wing. Here's Beggs back with it. Will throw it back around the wall on the left wing, and that pass from the right wing corner from Hudson Mendez. Couldn't find his man there on that. Carried back by Black, and an opportunity on that 2-on-1. And Patra just missed the fired wide on the right side. Forced back out through to center, now inside the Team Black zone. Here's Jacques with it now, moving it along the right wing, and flipped back in deep by Patra. Team Blue will make their advance out from their own zone. Here's Beggs, who gets across the blue line, makes the move to the outside into the right circle, centered it back in front, and no one there in a blue sweater to take over. Team Black will come the other way. Macklin Pullen will find his way back into the offensive zone. Pullen working his way down below the goal line, back behind the net, finding the handle on the puck on the blocker side. Pullen trying to make the play on that, as it'll be wrapped up the boards on the right wing, and now taken back out here by Dominic Hall. Hall's pass is broken up as he tried to advance that further through the neutral zone. Battle for the puck right in front of the boards, and up with that now is Beggs on the left wing as he tried to advance that ahead. Marks will come away with it. Slid it across on the left wing side, and Hall will get to it and lay it back in deep, and that will be covered up by Hudson Swank, who's on the blocker side. Again, taking no chances inside of his own zone. 2:09 gone here in this third period, and a 3-2 game in favor of Team Black over Team Blue here in this second semifinal on this Saturday here from Vernon. Off the face-off now, it's forced ahead by Team Black as they'll make their way ahead. Here's Lightfoot moving in, a centering attempt, and went off a body and off the right pad of LaFortune, was able to cover it up. And a good look there for Team Black to try and push their lead back to a pair of goals, but just can't find their way through to get that puck behind LaFortune, but a good effort nonetheless there by Team Black on the rush up ice. Team Blue onto it now, and they'll track this down back inside of their own zone. Here's Taven Peterson back behind the goal. He's pressured by a couple of Team Black sweaters, and a chance on the right wing side. That was knocked away. Comes loose on the right wing there as it's thrown back down low by Preston Penno. Back down behind the goal, picked up by Team Blue as they'll make their advance out from their own zone. Stretch pass ahead on the right wing side. Here's Roman Haddad that makes his way ahead. Haddad trying to advance his way into the offensive zone. That was stripped away as Lightfoot couldn't quite find the handle on that as well, and laid back down inside of Team Black territory. Edwards back below the goal line. Stretch pass out through center now for Lightfoot. Lightfoot ahead and just went through the legs of Jackson Squire right in front of the blue line. And stoppage, and they were going to call an icing, but that pass came from just beyond the blue lines. So linesman realized that. He realized his mistake and points to center ice. That's where the faceoff's going to come. Just over 3 minutes gone here in this third period, and a 3-2 lead in favor of Team Black. Play for the puck in the left wing corner now as Team Blue deep inside of their own zone, trying to force this one on their own end and get the puck up ice, and they will now as it is brought along there on the left wing side by Casey Pearson. Pearson cuts to the middle, lost the handle on the puck as Black will turn it back the other way, and they'll roam up ice. Working along with that, Lucas Wolf on Gutenberg and dropping it off on the right wing side. That puck fluttered toward the front of the goal. And a save and cover by LaFortune on the try by Pontus back along the right wing. 16:23 to go here in period number 3. Draw that will come to the left side of the Team Blue net. Off the face-off now, it's Morgan Reed that will wrap the puck around the boards on the left side, and it is tied up there on the left wing half board and taken over here by Pearson. Drops back behind his goal. He scored the first goal for Team Blue in this game tonight as he tried to work that up the wall on the right wing side. Pontus will try and take that away. Carries back in and a centering pass that will come back along to the left wing point. There's Jacques back with it now. Slides it across right side. Reed to the net. Redirected just off a stick and wide. Gage Mark back down low. Unusual for him to not find the back of the net here so far this weekend with 7 goals in 3 games coming into the night. Here's a chance now for Leslie working in right circle with a shot, and that was forced away from the front of the goal. Back around to the right wing corner. Trying to get the handle on that is Pilak, but tied up here on the right wing corner boards, and giving that one along now is Team Blue. Here's Mendez trying to drift to the middle. Comes loose to the midpoint for a shot by Beggs. That was knocked down. Second effort by Taggart, and that's handled and held on the blocker side on a good save made there by Swankhusen, who will keep that one out and keep the lead at 1 with 15:23 to go here in period number 3, and the score 3-2 in favor of Team Black. Tonight's 3 stars are brought to you by Nick Ruffton, real estate professional with Century 21 Executives, where the focus is on relationships over transactions. Take the first step and call Nick Ruffton, Century 21 Executives at 778-212-3273, or visit VernonandColdstreamHomefinder.com. Here's Beggs back out from inside of his own zone. Forcing it along now is Team Blue, but giving up and a chance for Black as they'll try to make their way back in. Ponte around the boards on the right side. Taken by Marks on the right wing. Just couldn't get the handle on that. Slid back down low nicely by Pullen, and that will go back behind the Team Blue net with over 5 minutes gone here in the third period. Puck sent ahead on the left wing side. Team Blue trying to force their way out from their own zone and will advance their way to center. Taken along now by Yanni Sergianidis as he tried to advance his way back inside of the offensive end, but good job defending there by Black, and now they can't clear. Worked along back into the right wing corner now as Team Black will settle it. Another giveaway. Here's Beggs, a shot and a save by Swankhusen. Back into the right wing corner, McStay lost the handle on it there. Beggs back up at the right wing point, lost the handle there, and that's forced all the way down inside the Team Blue end. Going back in after it now is Pullen in the right wing corner. Dropped it off for Ponte back behind the goal, working on his backhand. Up to the left point for Archibald, the long shot. No traffic in front, that's steered aside by the right pad of the goaltender in the way of LaFortune. Puck up the wall on the left wing side, and that advancing forward here for Team Blue as they'll make their way back up ice. Pass sent ahead on the right wing. Parker couldn't quite get the handle there. Brought back along on the left wing now as it's Brum that will carry it back into the offensive zone, but he was sticked off the puck as well as it comes loose back on the left side and carried back around on the left wing. Here comes Team Blue back into the net. That shot came up and over the goal as that was Blue with an opportunity working down the left wing side and just couldn't get that puck on goal. 13:31 to go here in the third period as Dice just misfiring on that one. 3-2 our score here for Team Black. Face off to come outside the zone, capping off what's been a great Saturday of hockey here. Great 2 days of hockey so far. This is our 8th game in 2 days, and finishing off with a couple of games on Father's Day tomorrow, where we'll hand out some medals and hand out some team prizes tomorrow, with the 2 games concluding things, and on the weekend on Father's Day tomorrow. Jacques at center, trying to track this one down. Comes loose now for Brum. Brum in the neutral zone, falling, tried to spin that puck back out. It's underneath of him now and taken the other way by Pearson. Down the left wing side, Pearson defended there in the left circle, but Leslie makes a move, gets to the net, stopped by Swankhusen. The rebound forced just wide. Great save by Hudson Swankhusen, and he makes another standing stop on Tavin Peterson from the right face-off circle after a good save in front, as he was able to make that quick stop right at the top of the crease and able to find the shot on the try by Peterson as well. And a good save made by Swankusen once again with 12:53 to go here in the third period. McStay dropped it back to the blue line for Sievert. Back for McStay, who tried to walk off the wall and get that shot away from the circle. And now it's taken back the other way here by Team Black and pushed to the front of the net. That just went wide of the goal into the left wing corner. Team Blue will now counteract, trying to take it back the other way. Puck is underneath the skates there as that will come loose into the right wing circle. And now marked to the net. That's steered away from the front of the goal by LaFortune. Back along left wing side and drop back down inside of the Team Blue zone and trying to fire that one up ice on the right wing side was Blue. They'll eventually get that one back out through to center. McStay will leave it here. Walking back in. Sergianidis with a shot. Good right shoulder save made there by Swankusen. Scrummed for here in the right wing corner. Battle for the puck as everybody getting involved there. A couple of blue sweaters, a couple of black sweaters. The puck eventually emerges back down below the goal line. And Black trying to clear. Sergianidis takes it away and a shot from the right circle. Good save by Swankusen once again. He's made some phenomenal stops so far here tonight. Carried back out through to center and working along the right side is Mark as he walks into the right circle with a shot. Steered away by LaFortune. Rebound is countered and brought back the other way by Team Blue. Back out through to center and a loose puck that is collected up by Team Black. They tried to advance it up ice. That's knocked down and started the other way, and a long shot from the left wing side that Stankusen is there to hang on to on that try from Sievert from the half boards on the left wing with 11:20 to go here in the third period. And 3-2, Team Black with the lead. And another face-off that will take place back inside of the Team Black zone to the blocker side of the goaltender here in Swankusen. Shots on goal in this game, 35-29 in favor of Team Black. After we had an explosive shot total in the first period, it's calmed down quite dramatically here in the last couple of periods as things tightening up out there with the close game late in the festivities. Puck back down inside of the Team Blue end is back for it there and working up the boards as Beggs. Knocked down in neutral ice. Here's Marks trying to make a play on it. Gets the puck back again and will try and force this one in deep. Banked ahead and inside of Team Black territory. Wolf on Gutenberg off the boards will try and clear it. It bounced off a body and rolled right back in on the goaltender where Swankusen's able to hang on to that and cover it up. So 35-29 the shots for Team Black. It's been Jackson LaFortune who's been able to make 32 saves on 35 shots and 27 saves on 29 shots for Hudson Swankusen so far here in this game today. 10:45 to go here in the third period. Puck around the boards on the right side and working that one out is Reed as he sends it back out to center. Could be an on-man rush as they hurry here. Marks to the front of them, or to the middle, and offside is called as just ahead of the play was Ponte on the right side. That will see the whistle and the play blown down with 10:34 to go here in period number 3. And a draw that will take place just outside of the blue line into neutral territory. Off the face-off now, Squire tried to push forward down the left wing side. Battle for the puck here on the left wing half board as Squire tried to find it there. We got a penalty upcoming here, and it was Jock that got involved in the right in front of the Team Blue bench, and he's going to be called for a head contact penalty getting involved there with Jack Leslie. So a power play chance for Team Blue with 10:25 to go here in period number 3. And it's going to be a power play opportunity for Blue and a big opportunity to see if they can try and tie this game. So a face-off to come to the glove side of the goal of Swankusen. Team Blue, an opportunity on the man advantage for the third time today. They're 0 for 2 so far. Face-off to come to the left of the goal of the Black net, and off the draw now it's Peterson who will drop that back into the right wing corner. Pushed out to the right side and nicely deflected all the way down ice by Brum. Haddad now with it. Back behind the goal. He's pressured behind the net by Squire, but will come away with the puck and start out from inside of his own zone. Long stretch pass. That's knocked down neatly, and Brum will again just perfectly execute that play to get it down ice. Under 10 to go here in the third period. And our final semifinal of the day and final semifinal of the weekend leading into our medal games tomorrow. Squire will force this back in deep. Around the boards on the right side, here's Mendez. He was stripped of it. Squire a centering attempt, and that was knocked away by Pearson before it could get to the middle of the ice. Pearson will bring it back out the other way. He lost the handle on that. Squire gets to it now and deflects this one in deep. Team Blue back for this now is Haddad, waiting back inside of his own zone. Will send a pass ahead and out through center. Here's Pearson with it now, trying to move his way to the middle. He was upended there on a good play by Penno, and now it's taken back along by Peterson here with 45 seconds remaining in this power play. Penno will drift back behind his net on the backhand, up the boards. Haddad can hold it in. Left wing point to the front of the net, scores! Redirected in front. Haddad took the shot from the left point. Looks like it was tipped in front. And with 8:58 to go in the third period, we're all tied up. It's 3-3 on the power play goal for Team Blue. And it's going to be Jack Leslie that gets the redirection. $8:58 to go here in the third period. And Team Blues battle their way back to get this game tied up 3-3. Jack Leslie's first goal of the weekend on the redirection of the shot from the blue line by Rowan Haddad. And back in his Team Blue here trying to take their first lead of the game as that shot went up and over the goal. There's Guile back with it now as he walks to the middle and takes the long shot. That went off a body as it streams its way back down below the goal line. Forced its way back out through the middle and taken back the other way by Team Black. As Patra back in on the right wing side, sent that puck back to the front of the goal, and Mark was going to the net but couldn't connect on the pass. Back the other way comes Team Blue. McStay in neutral ice, lost the handle. Played along now for Archibald, who will make his way back out through to center, carrying down the right side and lifting a backhander inside of the offensive zone. Loose puck in the right circle, knocked down neatly there by Pilak as he tried to make a play toward the net. Patra back to the right wing corner. He was stapled into the wall as that puck will come below the goal line. Up with that now and playing it to the left point. Here is Archibald into the slot, turning and firing his mark with a shot. That went off a stick and off the right paddle of fortune and stayed out. Archibald left wing point. Now for Mark. Mark in the midpoint. Working his way to his backhand on the right side. Drops it back down below the goal line. 7:44 to go in the third period, and we're all knotted up 3-3 in the semifinal. Mark with it now in the left wing corner. Will lay it back down below the goal line. Patra will leave it there and forced its way back up the boards on the left side for Team Blue that will advance its way back out to center. Archibald drifts this back inside of Team Blue territory, and working along with that is Guile now as he'll stop up here back inside of his own zone. Fed it across on the left wing and taken along here by Team Blue, and a bouncing puck that will come back out to center. And Team Black will take over possession as it's thrown back in by Marks. Turning back there, and a nice job of stripping the puck away by Ponte down low as he engages there on the battle with the Blue defenders. That one's knocked away back into the left wing point. Up with that is Jacques, who will throw it down low. Work down below the goal line now. Wrapped around by Guile. That one's held on side of the right point. And a long shot by Reed that will be swallowed up and held by LaFortune with 6:45 to go here in the third. 3-3 the score remains. And the winner of this game will take on Team Gray tomorrow in the gold medal game at 11 o'clock. The loser of this game will fall to the bronze medal game at 8:30 tomorrow morning against Team Red. Face off left side of the goal of the Fortune off the draw. Quickly snapped toward the net by Marks, and Fortune had to be quick to recover and make that save on the blocker side. Yet another stop for the Team Blue goaltender. Back down on the right wing side now, moving in with that as Ponte put it toward the front of the goal, and Fortune there to hang on to it and get a face off back inside of his own end here with 6:29 to go in the third period, and a draw that will transpire to the left of the Team Blue goal. Team Blue will come up with it now off the face-off. Here's Pearson behind his goal. Tracked down there by on checking marks, but Pearson will come back down the right wing side, cut toward the net on the goal line, and lost the handle on it there as he ran into the goal. As that puck will come back up off the boards on the right side, Taggart will take the feed and tried to get it across on the right side for Leslie. It was broken up, and now will be laid back down inside of the Team Black zone. Swankusen up the wall on the right side. Mendez intercepts and chips it down low. Around the boards on the right side. Here's Edwards trying to make a play on it now in the right wing corner. Works it up the wall on the right wing side. Here's Taggart back with it now. Right point to the net. Through traffic. Stopped by Swankusen. There was bodies in front. He didn't see it to the last second, but was able to jet that right arm out and make the blocker save. Down below the goal line now, Team Blue pressuring. Here's Taggart, right point. Controlling it now across to the left wing side. Beggs there at the left point. Trying to work this down low. Intercepted as Team Black will take it away and start back out through to center. Here's Pullen now, will make his way through the neutral zone across the blue line. Down the left side, cuts to the net, and a save. There's a rebound, fished just wide. Great net drive down the left wing side by Pullen as he walked toward the front of the goal, tried to slide it through the legs of LaFortune, and somehow that puck stayed out. Pullen even looking over, wondering how that one didn't go in, and a great job there by Pullen to get his engine revved up through the neutral zone and create a bunch of speed working into the offensive end to create that chance. 5:16 to go, third period, and the game remains tied 3-3. Team Blue back with it now. Here's McStay along with it as he'll lay it back ahead on the right wing boards and down inside of Team Black territory. No icing on the play as down below the goal line is Wolfgang Gutenberg. It was knocked into. Puck comes loose in the right wing corner. Here's the chance for Hall as he center back below the goal line. Dominic Hall in the right wing corner. Back behind the net. Sergiadis will take this back over on the left wing side, gets to the blue line, slides it across to a vacated right point. But now following up on that is Peterson. Penalty upcoming here against Team Black as a centering pass came back in front. And that one's touched up, so 4:37 to go here in period number 3. And it's going to be Team Blue going to another power play. And it's Wade Lightfoot that's going to go off for the penalty here for Team Black, that of a hooking variety, and a faceoff that will come back inside the Team Black zone. Remember, the only team to have scored a shorthanded goal so far on the weekend is Team Black. That was Gage Mark that did it yesterday. Back down inside of the zone now, Haddad will find the handle. Late here in period number 3. Final 5 minutes and a good game we've got going on here on the Saturday in a 3-3 tie. Jacques on the left wing side will get to it. Forced it back out through the neutral zone and inside of Team Blue territory. Here's Haddad back with it on the right wing. Tried to make a move there working against his man, and now Sergiadis will take this back in. Sergiadis will work his way into the left circle, and a shot that went off a stick into the right wing side onto the half board, and trying to work that one down low there is McStay. Dropped it off for Peterson. Nice backtrack there by Mark to lift the stick, but still Team Blue will hold on in the offensive zone. Here's a chance for Peterson as he threw it wide of the net on the blocker side. Haddad, left point. Walks down low, into the left circle, down to the corner below the goal line. Tried to center a pass in front, works through the slot, and a shot, scores! And it's a goal for Nash McStay from the right circle on the power play. And with 3:37 to go in the third period, Team Blue has made their way back and have now taken the lead 4-3. And for the first time in the game, Team Blue has jumped ahead, and it's Nash McStay from the right circle on a power play shot up and over the glove side of Swankusen. 3:37 to go, third period, and a 4-3 advantage for Team Blue. Loose puck at center now as Team Black trying to corral it, and now trailing in this game, looking to try and find an answer here in this third period. Up the boards on the right wing side is Penno trying to force this one out, and they will now. Falling down, trying to make a move there, and here's a chance for Ponte working his way on the backhand in the right circle. Tried to advance his way to the net, but defended well as that was Giles that did a good job on him. Back to the blue line now. It's unable to be held on by Penno. That puck will come back inside the black zone. There's Patra back with it now. Turning up the right wing side as he turned against the blue forechecker and lays this back out ahead through to center. Here's Ponte back with it just outside the blue line. forcing this one back in deep. 2:45 to go, third period, 4-3 Team Blue the advantage. Down below the goal line now, wrapped around to the left wing corner. Gathering that up there is Sievert. Sievert back up the boards on the right wing side. That puck gets by Penno at the right point and all the way down inside of the Team Black zone. Edwards is back for it now with under 2.5 to go in the third. Stretch pass ahead through center. Here's Marks working back in on the right wing half board toward the front of the net and had that shot just go wide. From the left point, through on there from the left side by Edwards. It was steered away to the corner. Marks lets it go back for Penno. Drops this puck down low. Here's Sievert back with it. Along the boards now for Dice. Dice high aerial flip that'll get into the rafters and go up and out of play with 2:02 remaining here in period number 3. 4-3 Team Blue with the lead here in this semifinal. 2:02 to go in the third, an offensive zone face-off, and a timeout is going to be called here by Team Blue. Or by Team Black, I should say, with an offensive zone face-off, and see if the goaltender Hudson Swankusen will go to the bench on this attempt. You'd imagine he probably would with the offensive zone face-off, but Colton Sparrow drawing something up here on the Team Black bench. 2:02 remaining here in the third period. And an opportunity here for Team Blue to try and make their way into the gold medal game, but it is Team Black trying to get themselves back into it here and trying to tie this score up. What's been a very good game here today and a very good day of hockey. A lot of tight games in the semifinals especially. 43-35, the shots on goal for Team Black. So far here in this game, 12-11 for Black in this third period, but 3 unanswered goals by Team Blue. Maxwell Parker in the second, Jack Leslie in the third, and Nash McStay in the third period on the power play has gotten this game to a 4-3 Team Blue lead. Face off to come to the glove side of the net of Jackson LaFortune. To the net goes Swankusen, so they'll keep him in the goal, and he'll likely be looking for a signal from the bench of when he can come out. 5-on-5 the play remains, and it's Team Blue on the face-off win. Wrap back up to the blue line and out to center. Here's Archibald now, getting around a check and making his way in across the blue line. Working his way down to the left wing side and now back down below the goal line. A centering pass in front, knocked away to the right wing point. Up with that, Wolf on Gutenberg. Now for Archibald. There goes Swankusen to the bench. Right wing side, a chance for Pullen, and he fired it just wide. All the way out to center, that will come. 6-on-5 for Team Black here with 1:35 to go in the third. Pullen on the right wing side. Force this back in deep below the goal line. Back behind the net now, Pullen in the right wing corner with it here. Sends it back up top. Wolf von Gutenberg here at the right point. Laid it along for Pullen right half board. Wolf von Gutenberg couldn't take that pass to the right point, and all the way out to center. That will come. 1:15 to go here in the third. Here's Archibald getting away from a check. Firing it across on the right wing side. Pullen makes his way back in. Sent that back toward the front of the goal that was knocked away and loose back behind the goal. Left wing corner now, it's Brum. Tried to fire it down low. Taggart intercepted. Around the wall it goes here in the final minute of play in the third period. Up the boards that goes from Beggs, and he's able to get that out to center. Here's Archibald laying a pass ahead. Pullen can't get the handle. It's Beggs that will take it over. It's center to the empty net. He scores. And Team Blue, with their fourth unanswered goal of this game, will make it a 5-3 score with 42 seconds left. And it's Jackson Beggs who finishes it off with the empty netter. Team Blue storming their way back with a goal in the second period and now 3 here in the third, and have a 5-3 lead with 42 seconds to go here in third period action. And quickly one ahead now by Team Black as they try to quickly advance their way in. Swankusen halfway to the bench. Now he'll go for the extra attacker once again. Trying to empty it out. No, he'll go right back to the bench again, trying to throw it toward the empty goal, and Swankusen had to dive over to try and cover up the net. Brought back the other way, and now it's going to be a too many men penalty called against Team Black, who were confused on Swankusen coming to the bench for the extra attacker and getting the extra attacker out on the ice. So 24 seconds remains here in the third period. And it will be Team Blue that will finish this game on the power play, leading this game by a 5-3 score. So unless something dramatic happens here, it will be Team Blue and Team Gray in the gold medal game tomorrow at 11. And at 8:30 tomorrow morning, it'll be Team Red and Team Black who will do battle here in the bronze medal game. Down low in the right wing corner. Battle for it here, now back behind the net. Peno try to stretch pass that hit the referee. Puck will come loose in the left wing circle. 12 seconds to go here in the third. Knocked down and neutral ice. Fired back in by Peterson. Down toward the front of the goal. Knocked loose on the right wing side. Into the right corner. Team Blue winding things down on a shot wide of the net. And that will sound the buzzer on period number 3. And it's Team Blue that comes away victorious in this one. 4 unanswered goals in the game, and it's Team Blue who will find victory by a final score of 5-3 and advance to the gold medal game tomorrow afternoon against Team Gray. The terrific effort by Team Blue, and again, helped in large part from their goaltender in the way of Jackson LaFortune, who was excellent. Both the goaltenders were great in this game. LaFortune was terrific, facing a lot of rubber, and he was able to keep the puck out very effectively here today. And it's Team Blue that will come away victorious, 5-3 the final score, and will advance to tomorrow's gold medal game against Team Gray. Team Black, a hard-fought effort in this one today, and they will go for bronze tomorrow morning at 8:30 as they will take on Team Red tomorrow afternoon. As we get lined up at the blue lines, we'll have our Grit and Grind Award winner. We'll also have our 3 stars coming up here to finish things off, and then get you set for tomorrow morning and into the afternoon on a Father's Day. Should be a exciting day of hockey tomorrow here on this Sunday from Vernon, and if it's anything like it was today, it'll be a lot of fun to be a part of coming up tomorrow after everything that went down today and how these semifinals went about, because there was some good hockey played between all 4 teams in action today, and essentially all 1-goal games, really, in the retrospect of things. When you look at it, tonight was a 5-3 game with an empty netter, so you can pretty much count that as a 1-goal game. 3-star presentation coming up, and our Grit and Grind Award winner presented by Brown's Social House.
It's now time for our awards presentation, as chosen by our grand host, Mr. Jason Bedolan. It's time for our Grit and Grind Award recipient,
As we get our Grit and Grind Award winner here for tonight's hockey game.
This game's recipient from Team Black, number 11,
Macklin Pullen is the Grit and Grind Award winner for today's game. Scored a goal here in this game today and was all over the ice through the course of things over the course of the evening. So now we'll get to the 3 stars presented by Nick Ruffton at 21st Century Executives. Hudson Swankhosen is the 3rd star today. Again, he was all over the place. He faced a lot of rubber today, and he was very good in goal for Team Black. So he's the 3rd star. Second star is Jack Leslie. He's been very good since he came on. He started today. He's only had a couple of games under his belt, but he has been an energizing force for Team Blue so far since joining the squad here today. And the 1st star of tonight's game, and it'll be Jackson LaFortune, who is the 1st star of tonight. And, well, you would definitely know why. He was a big reason why this game went in Team Blue's favor. He made 40 saves on 43 shots to help Team Blue into tomorrow's gold medal game. So we've got some exciting action coming up tomorrow. It'll start out with the bronze final. That takes place at 8:30 tomorrow morning, as it'll be Team Black versus Team Red tomorrow morning. And then at 11 o'clock, the gold final and the gold medal game will take place between Team Blue and Team Gray. We hope you can join us for that tomorrow, and we'll try and get your Father's Day off to a good start before seeing some friends and family throughout the course of the day. But thank you very much for tuning in here on this Saturday night. My name is Trevor Miller. Happy to bring you this action here at the UMH-68 Invitational, the 2010 Showcase. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning right here from Vernon as we get you set up